How's it going, guys? Welcome to Trade Confident, an incredibly fun weekend of trading. If you guys didn't see the ADA video, make sure you guys do watch that. I exited 25% into the profit up here, and we're doing very well. Okay, quick overview of the account. We are pushing very close. We're getting close to $11,100, but we are currently up $11,095. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel, I highly recommend you guys do that. We are taking live trades literally on every one of these videos. I record the video, I render it. You guys can take the trade calls right after, because all the trade calls I make are usually 2, 3, 4, 5 hours delayed, and all of our entries are buy limit. So literally you have like 2 or 3 days to get into these trades before anything happens. Very easy channel to follow to make wins. And again, we are 33 for 33 wins at the moment. Okay, guys, we're going to be going over the emotional index for Ethereum today. We're going to be going over the long versus short trades. We're going to go over the long versus short trade risk. Well, and institutional smart money, do not miss that. Support resistance prices, dollar cost average entries, and exits. So let's jump right on into this. So for Ethereum, guys, here's what's happened on for this chart. We got in at $3,510 on this drop right here. Our second buy limit has not yet been hit. That's why I put this out here the last few days, making sure that it's very clear to you guys. We still have a second buy limit in here. Guys, this long trade is so, I want to be careful here. Like, this is such an easy trade to win because we have such good dollar cost average entries on here. Like, we still have, after this buy limit down here, we still have 2 more buy limits that are set up. I don't know the exact spots. I have them on the chart, and you guys should have them in your exchange. But we have 4 buy limits in here. The first one got hit. The second one hasn't even got hit. So if this thing drops down, guys, we are all celebrating because I'm pretty sure we're going to springboard back up here and make some profit. So let's see who followed the homework over the weekend. If you guys followed what I was talking about on Thursday or Friday. And then I'm going to go in over the next best trade setup. If you guys want me to cut to the chase here, if you're brand new to this channel, what you need to do is come over here to the live trades. This does require a membership. It's $49 a month. Click right here under Ethereum and make sure you're setting up your long trades. Here's an example very fast. I'll fly through here. The price action in Ethereum is going to be in white. Obviously, this is Bitcoin. There are 4 yellow lines right now, and also updated this morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. When 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time comes around, you're going to see 4 yellow lines below the current price. Take $1,000, for example, put 25% at this level, 25% here, 25% here, 20% here. 250, 250, 250, 250. Once your first buy limit gets hit, you then want to put your sell limit at the top yellow line above the current price. This is so simple. If you guys need help, just come down to the bottom and watch the tutorial video, and that will give you guys everything you need. Biggest call today, guys, is please set up your next long trade for Ethereum. Okay, so over the weekend, if you guys followed the homework on Thursday and Friday, here's what I called. I said if we get anywhere up, we were close to here on Friday, if we get anywhere up to the top red section here, I'm looking to take 25 to 50% exit. Now, this might be confusing, so make sure you watch this whole video. Although it was not a profitable exit, I wanted to take profit here because we have looked at this and it has been so ridiculously accurate that when we push up into these top red sections here for Ethereum, this is when we see moves back down in the market. We saw this happen over here. This ended up pushing us into the down move. We saw this over here. This ended up pushing the price down as well. We saw this over here at the very top. That pushed it down. We see this move over here. This also called the move down if you're looking at this overbought metric here. Take a look right here. This called the top and then they move back down. Guys, I can literally come here and show you the bottoms as well, where this called the bottom here and then we started moving back up in price structure. This literally called the bottom before we moved back up. This is like the #1 indicator you guys need on your charts to call the tops and the bottoms. This is why I use this indicator to exit trades once I'm in them. So over the weekend, we did end up pushing up into the top red zone based off this candle right here. The reason why you don't see it in the top is because it closed red. This is a non-repainting indicator if you guys know anything about that. It's extremely accurate and will never repaint. But over the weekend, this wick value actually pushed us up here, and I looked at my phone and I was like, oh my gosh, we're in the top. Like, these are 4-hour candles. You have plenty of time to look at this. I saw that and I simply exited. Now, although I exited with a negative 2.32%, that's totally fine because I knew this was pushing down and I thought we were going to get a drop. I'm glad I did that because we dropped down very far. 50% of this trade is still active. So if I can get pushed back up here to above this buy limit, that's awesome. I'm going to be looking to take profit. But if this thing heads back down, that's totally fine because we're just going to ride this back up. And guess what, guys? Here's the beauty of why you're following this channel and you're trading this strategy. Here's our first buy limit. Here's our second buy limit. If this buy limit gets hit, guys, this is no longer our entry. Like, this is like, I'm getting so many awesome comments with you guys. Like, literally you guys with most of you guys have hundreds of thousands of dollars that I talk to, which is awesome. There are a few of you guys who have less, and I love helping you guys. So That's not a requirement at all. But if you guys hit the first one and the second one, look what happens to your break-even entry. You guys end up saving yourself. If you're using this channel and you're using this strategy we're calling here, you actually end up saving yourself immediately 7.26% on your trade because you dollar cost average. Like, this is so awesome. So instead of you guys being down a full amount, let me give you guys an example here. If you were to hit the second one down here, you're like, oh my gosh, we're down 14% if everybody were to market order in here. No, you're only down at that moment. Let me pull this down here. I'm sorry. I just want to go over this a little bit more so you guys can understand this. You're only down 7.72. So you're down half of it. The springboard action that happens at these levels is very strong where you guys can see the price move back up very quickly. And then we start hitting our break even and managing it from there. Very good trade. This will be a hard trade to lose for Ethereum. So I just want to make sure you guys watch that. All right, let's go over the metrics today for Ethereum to give you guys an idea of what I'm looking at coming up. This will update at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this morning, which is in about an hour. Be very aware of this, guys. The emotional index is showing us that we have pushed down into the anxious section. When this happens, whales and institutions, I guarantee you guys, are going to be coming in and they are going to be buying this and they are driving the price back up. It has already happened on the chart here where we've seen a move up based off the metrics, okay? I love showing this to you guys before the fact. This proves the integrity of the metrics. I can come out here and be like, oh, look, we called it, after 8 a.m. and they update. But yesterday, this was saying, hey, heads up, we're in the anxious section. We should be looking for a move back up. That's exactly what we ended up getting. We got this move back up. We used the indicator to exit. We moved back down. Such a good move if you guys are following us. Okay, take a look at this right now. Long versus short trades on Ethereum. Short trades are leveling off here. If short trades actually decrease, guys, into this week, obviously we're at Monday right now. If short trades decrease, and if long trades just stay the same, or they stay on this trajectory of just heading up a little bit here, this is a very bullish sign that Ethereum could start moving up a little bit further. So I want you guys to watch that. Alternatively, if short trades actually increase here and long trades move out of the market, this is a bearish sign, and this is probably going to come down and hit our second buy limit, which is totally fine, and then we will be into that and we'll be riding this back up, okay? So let's keep moving down here. Long versus short trade risk. So this is sitting into the neutral section, so if I had to give you guys any type of advice of, not financial, should you enter a trade right now? No, I would not be entering any single trade right now. I would be setting up the buy limits over at what I just showed you in the beginning of the video. Set those 4 buy limits up, get into this trade, and then you guys can ride this up with us on this channel, okay? Well, institutional smart money, this metric is absolutely worth every single dollar of what your guys' membership is. If you guys know how to read this, watch. Anxiety pushing into the market. Why? Because we see a bunch of people selling. We saw this waterfall sell-off right here, and then all the people who bought in up here, they either sold out of a capitulation fear, is what they usually call it, where they just give up. They're like, okay, it's going down, I'm just going to give up, I'm going to sell. A ton of people gave up and just sold on this move right here. But you have to think about this. Everyone who bought up here at the top, and if they're still holding, they started saying, oh my gosh, we're moving back up. And then they saw this drastically move back down. They're like, okay, forget this, I'm selling. Then they saw it move back up here for those of the people who still were holding, and then they saw this move down. They're like, okay, I'm definitely getting out. So that's why I feel like a lot of these down moves are happening very fast, and they're big red candles, like this big red candle here, as well as this one here. It has a lot to do with not only people shorting, and also, following this channel, because we're using this metric, and it literally called the top here, and we honestly have some big boys following this channel. So it helps. It might help just a very, 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 very tad bit, because we have people trading this and we have people on our side with this channel, obviously, with quite a bit of money. But with that said, a lot of people who held their positions up here just said, okay, I forget this. I'm not going to hold. I don't think it's going to go back up. So they're just selling. That's adding pressure into the market. Okay. My point of that being is that when people are anxious, this is when you guys should have not bought up here at all. Not to sound arrogant, but you guys should be following this channel. We are only buying into dips when smart money and institutions buy in. I am coaching institutions and hedge funds on this channel. I'm coaching you guys who have hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'm telling you guys, if you can wait for this to turn long trades, and if you follow the metrics and you follow the entries, I will be getting you guys in at where the institutions and smart monies get in. It's proven, guys. We already got in at the bottom here and we saw this big move back down. We did not FOMO in, and we're ready to go down here with another buy limit. ADA is a perfect example as well. We did not FOMO in anywhere up here. We got all the way back to down here and actually got an entry at $2.01. That is why you guys should be following this channel. Okay, let's wrap it up here, and I want to give you guys an update of where I think Ethereum is going to go this week. Support resistance prices for Ethereum. Well, we first got to break this here, but if we start pushing up, obviously the high, if we get a ton of bullish momentum into the market for Ethereum, it's going to be sitting at $4,000. That's the area I'm looking. It's right up here to this top structure. This is not looking good, guys. This could be a fake out to the upside to hit some stop losses on lower time frames, and this could be heading back down pretty quickly. If it does, we are definitely going to start contending with the wick low. The wick low puts us at $3,000, $3,009 basically. This is exactly where our second buy limit is. I'm being very open about this. I usually don't show this to you guys on the charts, but this is where it's sitting if you guys got into the original trade. Now, I'll make this very clear. The updates that I have done for the entries over here are a little bit different than where this is sitting. But once you guys get into a trade and you follow me on this channel, you need to take all of those and you need to leave your buy limits where they're at. Look at this, guys. This is crashing right now. This actually could start pushing Ethereum down pretty quick here, and we could start coming below structure low here, and we could be hitting this maybe today or actually tomorrow. Let's see what happens here. So make sure you guys are being set up there. Sorry, guys. I keep clicking a button on my computer for that. Taking a look at this, moving down here, dollar cost average entries, this did go off here for those of you guys who are just looking at this and you're like, hey, I want to throw some money into the market. You know, this has done a very good job at calling bottoms. It's not going to call the bottom every single time, but if you guys want to get in at really good discount prices and you're like, I don't want to use buy limits, I just want to throw in $1,000, that's awesome. This is what you guys use that for. The exits up here are definitely what I'm looking for with the exit metric for long trades. So once we're in long trades, I'm looking to take exits and profits with this, as well as looking at the trend exhaustion. That's why you guys definitely need to have these on your charts. So the trend exhaustion, guys, is pushing down to the bottom section here. This is now officially turned into a red candle, and we are dropping very fast. Like, we have dropped, since we've been on this video, this has been insane actually. We have dropped a total of, we got pushed up here, and this is just continuing to drop. About 3.8%. We might actually drop a total of like 4% on this video. If this pushes back to the bottom red zone here, I would expect to see Ethereum get a little bit of a bounce back up. Okay, so that's actually going to be in our favor. I'm hoping that this moves down and this actually drops out like crazy today, and we actually do get our second buy limit hit over the next few days, and I'm hoping this happens right now. This is going to be so awesome. So as we crash here, literally live, down more than 4% right now, let's hope this hits it, and then we're going to get a new break-even entry right here, and we have 2 other entries to go as well. So watching this, guys, is going to be very exciting. I'm not going to call another exit here when we get up into the top red zone just yet. I want to see where this tags in and where it pushes us back up for a break-even entry. So that's a full update for you guys. The biggest thing to do, get the trend exhaustion, the price versus the well money flow, get them on your channel, or excuse me, on your charts for TradingView in the description or over at the website here. You guys can access them right here. And make sure you guys are following along. This is the trend exhaustion. This is the trend dashboard as well as the price versus money flow. This is the best deal, just so you guys know, because I am going to be looking to up some other indicators at the end of this month and at the end of November. So this will always be appreciating in value if you guys get this. So God bless you guys so much. Let's see what happens here. This is crazy. We're dropping super fast right now. So at the moment, this trade is down right now about 9.26%. We're totally fine with that. We already have 50% exited down here. So really, we're only down about around 5% right now, and it looks like it's heading up just a little bit here. So we're totally fine in this trade, guys. Make sure you get into second entry here if you guys are following on this channel, or make sure you have your buy limit set up, because if you're not actually in this trade yet and you come over here, and I'll end this video with this, guys, if you actually come over here and you set up your Ethereum buy limit, you're going to actually get a better entry than I actually have on the chart, and you guys can manage that and then set up your buy limits, the 4 ones below the current price. It's actually a better entry than what I have, so make sure you go over there and set it up so you guys get tagged in. God bless you guys so much. I'll keep you updated on the videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.